Welcome to Diamond Field on the campus of St. Anne Pacelli High School as the Pacelli Vikings getting set to take on the Westfield Hornets. Game 2 of a 3-game series. This is the first game of a doubleheader here on the sunny Friday in Columbus. Perfect weather, 80 degrees. There's a wind at 9 miles an hour. South-southeast means it's coming in. Gusted to 14. Balls hit up in the air, maybe held up just a little bit. Cam Carino gets the start for Pacelli. It's a little bit outside. He doesn't go. Ball one. 1-2 now on Win Hoots. Westfield 5-6 of the season. They are 2-2 in District 5 play. The Vikings 7-10, 0-4 in district. The pitch, a curveball off the handle, and it's over the head and falls in for a hit over the head of shortstop Jacob Vilos. So it's a single to left field for Win Hoots to lead off the game for the Hornets. Let's take a real quick look at the Hornets starting lineup if we can. Hoots is the leadoff man, followed by foul territory. It is hauled in by Merrick Miller for the first out of the inning. So one pitch there and one out. That brings up Grayson Waller, the shortstop. Waller is a senior. In the game on Wednesday, Waller went 2 for 5, drove in a couple of runs in that 13-11 victory. So runner first, one out here in the top of the first inning. Pacelli taking on those Westfield Hornets. Cam Carino comes set, goes over to first to hold the runner on. Hoots slides in easily. Trying to make sure he doesn't take too much of a lead. Hoots is taking a good lead, but not a huge lead. He's still on the brown turf. A huge lead. He's still on the brown turf. Carino's first pitch, the swing, and a miss. And Hoots slides in second with the stolen base. So the Hornets are the runner in scoring position with one out here in the top of the first inning. Catcher Braden Hudson trots out to the mound. Let's take a quick look at the defensive lineup for Pacelli. Outfielders, Levi Thompson in left, Nolan Vaughn in center, Merrick Miller is in right. The infield third to first, Connor Zitrauer, Jacob Vilos, Jaron Gamilia, and Dustin Sherman. With Carino on the mound behind the plate, Braden Hudson. So here we go, runner in second. One out here in the top of the first inning. Grayson Waller to play with an 0-1 count. Carino looks in for the sign. Comes set. 0-1 delivery. Ground ball toward third, chopped. Scooped up by Zitrauer, over to first for the out. Dustin Sherman throwing back to third, overthrowing Jacob Vilos at third. The throw home is late. He slides home. So Pacelli with an throwing error. Errors have been bedeviling Pacelli badly. They had 5 errors in the game on Wednesday, gave up 7 unearned runs. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. Struck foul down the third base line. So it's an 0-2 count here on Matt Molina. Molina on Wednesday was 1 for 2. He had an RBI, scored a run. He also walked one time. Molina is a junior, and he's the left fielder. Carino winding. The 0-2 pitch. A little bit outside, couldn't get him to chase. Ball one. As I mentioned, the Vikings looking for their first district victory of the season. Carino looking in. The windup and the pitch. 2-2 pitch is grounded foul toward the Westfield building. Fielding has cost them a couple of victories. Fielding has cost them a couple of victories. Trying to straighten things out and get things going in the right path. Here's your 2-2 pitch. Fouled off to the left to the right side, and it is out of play. So the count remains 2-2. Molina battling here on this at bat. 1, Pacelli coming to bat. You're watching Pacelli Vikings baseball on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Back at Diamond Field for the bottom of the first inning as the Pacelli Vikings play host to the Westfield Hornets in this District 5 matchup. Let's take a look at Pacelli's lineup for this afternoon in Game 1 of this doubleheader. Leading things off would be Jacob Velos, the shortstop. Hitting second, Jaron Gamilla, the second baseman. Batting third, Connor Zittrauer is playing third. Braden Hudson, the catcher, will bat cleanup. Cam Carino on the mound. He'll be the number 5 hitter. Dustin Sherman, first baseman, batting 6th. Merrick Miller, the right fielder, is batting 7th, with Nolan Vaughn, center fielder, batting 8th, and left fielder Levi Thompson will be batting 9th in the lineup. As for Westfield, let's take a look at their defensive setup. They've got Matt Molina out in left field. Win Hoots, who's the leadoff man, has scored the run in the top of the first inning in center. Russ Hiley is in right field. Brock Johnson playing third with Grayson Waller at short. Michael Easom is at second base with Luke Davidson at first. On the mound is Mason Easom, and yes, Michael and Mason are twin brothers. They're seniors. Behind the plate is Neil O'Brien. So ready to get things going here in the bottom of the first inning. The Vikings looking to try to get things going quickly here. The bats have been working for them, to say the least. In the second inning on Wednesday, when the two teams met up, the Vikings posted 6 runs, which included a home run from Jaron Gamilla to get things started. Of course, Westfield came back and won that game 13-11, a real slugfest. But the bats are working, so the Vikings looking to take care of business. So Jacob Velos will step up as the leadoff hitter. He's a freshman. The shortstop is hitting .292 on the season. He's got 10 runs batted in. He's hit 3 doubles, scored 11 runs on the year, and he's got 8 stolen bases as well. So Mason Easom on the mound, senior right-hander. And the freshman Velos ready for the first pitch from Easom. Fastball a little up, ball 1. A quick start would be good here. Easom's wide and the 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2.